Hey, what's up everybody? This is gonna be a plush collection video for 2026. Yeah. This is gonna be more focused towards Fnaf. So for Fnaf, I'll be going in order based on first games. So yeah. And once I'm done with Fnaf, I'm gonna move on to Bendy, then Sonic, and then every other random of other plush I have. But this is more lean towards Finest of Freddy's. So yeah, let's get started. First up, we got Jazzware's Freddy, Jazzware's Chica, and a bootleg Golden Freddy. So I don't have the whole Jazzwares collection complete because scalpers keep on grading my GameStops, and I can't even get Bonnie or Foxy. Or the GameStops simply just don't seem to restock them for some odd reason, but I'm definitely trying to keep an eye on them more, and I will definitely get them when I can. Now for FNAF 2, we have Puppet, Jazzwares Puppet, bootlegged Withered Bonnie, and Xmart Shadow Freddy. Oh, and a custom toy Bonnie. Then for FNAF 3, we are starting with Springtrap, and an 8-bit Spring Bonnie from the mini game. His arm's currently broken right now, so yeah. Oh, and how could I forget? Purple Guy. FNAF 4, we have Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Foxy. Then we got Jacko Chica, Jacko Bonnie. Now, moving on to FNAF sister location, we got Ennard and Lulbit. Now, moving on to FNAF 6, we're going to start with Scrap Trap, my custom Molten Freddy, Lefty, and Rockstar Foxy. Now for the Curse of Dreadbear DLC, I guess. I don't remember when that came out, and I know it's a Help Wanted DLC, but all I have is Captain Foxy. Now for FNAF AR, I only got one Xmart Frost Plush Trap. Now for Security Breach, I have Sun and Moon. And that's about it. That's it for Security Breach. Now we go on to Ruin. Now for the Ruin DLC, which I don't know, I guess you can count Security Breach, but I'm going to keep it kind of separate. For Ruin, can't speak. For the Ruin DLC, first off we got this custom Mimic I made. And MXES, which I also did make. Real quick, I did forget a plush. I'll just put him right here. It's a Golden Freddy custom plush I made. It's really terrible, honestly. I don't care for it, but here it is. But to end off Ruin, I forgot. Well, yeah, I kind of forgot Eclipse or Ruined Sun, whatever you want to call him. I just call him Eclipse. Don't know why they had to make a Ruined Sun and Moon. Kind of stupid, but whatever. Now moving on to fan games, we got Candy the Cat from Fnaf of the Candies, Blake the Badger from Pop Goes, then Ignite Foxy from The Joy of Creation, which I made. And then from the books, we've got Count the Ways from Time Freddy, excuse me, and Hide and Seek Shadow Bonnie. Now that we're done with FNAF, we're going to move on to Bendy. Starting off with Bendy, Boris, Edgar, Striker, whatever you want to call him. I know this is Edgar, but I just call him Striker in my videos, but here he is. Alice Angel, another Boris. Well, these are the Heavenly Toys characters. Heavenly Toys Boris, Heavenly Toys Alice. Then we got Toon Bendy, Toon Boris, and then Toon Edgar, which they're all made by Jax. These few. Next we have a Samuel Lawrence from Fat Mojo? Yeah, Fat Mojo, I think. Samuel Lawrence. Custom Bendy plush I made for a school project. Yeah, I don't care too much for it. Now, then, lastly, the Ink Wraith, which isn't in the actual Bendy games. This was originally an Ink Demon, but I decided to rename it the Ink Wraith since this really isn't looking like Ink Demon. Which for my Bendy series, I'll probably include him eventually. So yeah. Before we continue, I'd like to say please like and subscribe. It really mean a lot to me. And I'm at 98 subscribers. Let's see if we can make it to 100 today, or when I do post this video. So yeah. But next up we have Sonic. Classic Sonic. Classic Tails. A funny Knuckles. That's the name of the company, funny. I'm not gonna bother with the tag. Supersonic, classic Supersonic. Shadow the Hedgehog. Classic Eggman. Metal Sonic. Infinite. Movie Tails. Movie Sonic. Movie Knuckles. And Movie Shadow. Alright, now we're just move on to random plushies I got. Starting with Blastoise. Venusaur. And Charizard. Then we got Mechagodzilla. Now we got Francis the Creeper. And an Enderman plush. Now we've got orange, yellow, and green. Little pink ball guy. Forgot a Pokemon plush, which was a Wobbuffet. Next up we got Syringian. Wait, that's Bitter Giggle. Now we have Syringian. We also got Pandemonium from the Roblox game Pressure. Next up we got a big dog plushie. That was the first one I ever got. Got when I was a wee baby. I was a wee lad. Next we got Raphael. Next we have a Gronkle. And a Deadly Natter. Next we have this giant snake plushie. Next we got this giant iguana plush I got. My mom won this at like a carnival. I think it was, but I don't know, but this was the big prize. Next up we got George the Monkey. Definitely my favorite plush when I was younger. Played with him a lot. And I'm still keeping him. Don't care what. A yellow rabbit plush a friend of mine gifted to me. I didn't know whether or not to add a Fnaf because I think I might use this as like a Spring Bonnie plush until I get one. Because for some reason I can't find even a bootleg version of the character, so I might just use this. But for now I'm just going to keep him right here. A lemur plush. Ralph the Shark. Won this in a claw machine. We also got Yoshi, which I almost forgot about. Loki. And then last but certainly not least, Iron Man. So this is my plush collection of as of the first, well, not the first day of 2026, but during more of a beginning day of 2026. I'll definitely be collecting more. I will be mainly collecting Five Nights at Freddy's though. It's my favorite video game, and frankly, I've made a lot of friends with the games. So yeah, very happy at Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. And yeah, have you all a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, share the video with friends. And see you on the next video.